No, I want that.
I don't want you to feel like you have to hop on a grenade for me.
Hello, welcome to Spicy Plays. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cameron.
We are from Play to Win, a YouTube channel. We focus mainly on cEDH gameplay. We also do a couple cEDH deck techs, but we're mainly in the Commander cEDH space. Today, we're doing a deck tech on my deck, Rograkh Tevesh Szat. It's a Rakdos Underworld Breach Ad Nauseam cEDH deck. But to keep it spicy, we're going to be doing with, what are these? What kind of peppers?
Habanero?
Habanero peppers.
That's what the basket said.
Big and juicy ones.
And the medium and still juicy one.
Are you ready to begin?
I am not ready to begin, but we're gonna do this. Here we go.
Should I eat this whole thing, or should I just
don't
do a
eat
chunk?
you definitely shouldn't eat the stem.
Take the stem off.
Have
right
you been
now.
eating the stems?
Yeah, eat the stems.
The stems?
You don't eat the stems. This is all right. So I'll eat the whole thing then.
You're gonna eat the whole thing.
Should I? Yeah.
Should I eat the whole thing?
You should definitely. If I eat the whole thing, you better eat the whole thing.
All right, I guess we're eating the whole thing.
Okay. And then we'll talk about the first card in my list, which is I guess it should be the Commanders. Hold on, let me get them.
Oh yeah, okay. Here come the Commanders. Rograkh and Tevesh. We already mentioned who these guys are. Okay. I guess
we'll do it. All right, we'll do a cheers now.
You do a cheers now. Or
I was
do you
thinking
want to
we'll
talk about
do
the
a
Commanders first.
We should do this and then talk about the
Commanders.
Commanders. Okay. Here we go.
Cheers.
Okay.
This is a lot of flavor.
I do taste. Wow. Yeah, it really fucks you.
Oh.
Oh god.
Yeah. There's a lot of it.
Oh. I'm not gonna swallow this.
You'll spit out in that bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna throw up?
No.
I kind of
you?
missed the bag. I think I did a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Huh.
Oh. Wow.
Huh. Okay.
So this deck is called Don't Open Till Doomsday. Oh. Which is a Misfits song.
Which is a great pair. So,
The point is to cast Ad Nauseam as quickly as possible. Wow.
oh my god.
This is the worst thing I've ever had.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Oh, wow. This is way worse than hot sauce. Use cards
This
like
is way-
Deflecting Swat.
It's free with your Commander Rograkh.
It is free with your Commander Rograkh.
You have a lot of ramp in this deck too.
Ready to fill. This is a good one.
Sack your lands.
Oh. This is the instance that we're going over first.
Oh my god.
I
I'm
wasn't
trying so
expecting-
hard not to cough.
I wasn't expecting everyone to see my pants. But it's just leggings under gym shorts.
Yeah, holy fucking shit. Well, you can't say we didn't go for it.
Oh, this really fucks. Alright, so, yeah, Ad Nauseam, protection, sometimes, and ramp, that's it.
So here comes some interactive spells we're going to talk about now. Tibalt's Trickery. Really cool counter spell in this color combination. A braid. Don't leave home without a braid.
You can kill a lot of stacked pieces, which is helpful. You need to kill them.
We're going to go back to ramp. I don't know what the order of this
Cabal
is.
Ritual, more ramp, mana.
Tainted Pact. A tutor. Entomb a tutor. You can reanimate shit.
There's a Razakath in the deck that Entomb is good with. Tainted Pact is good because you can Praetor's Grasp your opponents for their Thassa's Oracle.
Calling the Weak is really good with your commander. It's 4 mana.
Little, because Rog is little.
Yeah, you get 4 mana for free. Final Fortune. Oh, hey, I fucked
My
up.
ears
Or I
hurt.
need another turn. Here, well, don't say that, because now my ears are going to hurt.
Red Elemental This helps with counter spells and Mystic Remorse. Vampiric Tutor finds anything, which is good. You just need one thing, which is ad nauseam.
Lightning Bolt's really good because it's removal.
Kills Drannith Magistrate and other things. Fire Covenant is better because it kills everything. Very helpful, very helpful. The life loss sucks with ad nauseam, but sometimes you need it.
Dark Ritual, best ramp spell.
Beta Dark Ritual.
That's dope. I love that. Pyroblast.
Same as Red Elemental Blast.
Wheel of Fortune.
Refills your hand. Wheels are risky, but they're good sometimes.
Peer into the Abyss.
When your life total gets very low, don't fear. You can peer. Good.
I love that. I can't believe you came up with that in this moment. Demonic Tutor.
I'm not going to talk about why that card's good.
Cabal Therapy.
I will talk about why this one's good. Helps you discard stuff, which can be relevant with Underworld Breach. Not really. The main reason is we're not playing blue. We have no way to interact. So sometimes we will be able to sack a Rograkh after searching one time to get a counterspell out of someone's hand. It's not the best, but in Rakdos, we gotta do what we gotta do sometimes.
Reanimate.
Reanimates Razakath.
And other stuff like Darkside. Grim Tutor.
Yeah, that one's good. It finds stuff, which is good because we want to find stuff.
So does Diabolic Intent.
It sacrifices Rograkh, which is helpful.
Infernal Plunge.
Sacrifices Rograkh, which is helpful.
Twin Flame.
We can win with this card. You guys really show the camera though.
Yeah, here you go.
Not the lenses. the lenses. Yeah. It wins with Dualcaster Mage and it's good with Dockside. You know that's it. It's good for those two things.
Yeah. Shatter Skull Smashing.
This is a land that can sometimes get rid of stacks pieces, which is good.
Praetor's Grasp.
It can sometimes find Thassa's Oracle. It can also sometimes find Underworld Breach. Can find stuff out of your opponent's library, but use it to find something that you want. Don't find something that don't want them to have. That's a bad use for it.
No, win with it or protect yourself with it.
Yeah, find a counter spell that you have treasures that you can cast, like something like that.
Oh, Jessica's Will.
Can make a lot of mana. Can get you deeper into your deck. Really good with Rograkh.
Rite of Flame.
Extra mana, +1.
Gamble.
Can find you anything you need after you ad nauseam and you're looking for Underworld Breach. It's really good.
Faithless Looting.
Can discard Razakath and can also just help you get through your deck a little bit faster.
Koldaltha Rebirth.
This is good to sacrifice an artifact to give you extra bodies for Razakath. So after one tutor, you can sacrifice an artifact and make 3 more bodies. That's 3 more tutors, and from there you can piece together some type of Underworld Breach, win, or whatever you want, really.
Yawgmoth's Will.
Second backup Underworld Breach, so it doesn't necessarily infinitely win you the game, but can get you really far ahead.
Agadeem's Awakening.
It's mainly a land, but it's helpful when it can reanimate a Dockside in the late game. That can be good.
Imperial Seal.
Find anything you need.
Doomsday.
You can win the game if you make a pile such that is Jessica's Will, Twin Flame, Dualcaster, and some other stuff, and you can crack said pile with your Tevesh Szat, and then you can draw 2 cards, which is the Jessica's Will and something else, cast the Jessica's Will to make extra mana that you can cast the rest of the stuff, the Twin Flame, the Dualcaster, and win that way. So it sets up your win condition.
It's the namesake card.
It's the namesake card of the deck.
Mizzix's Mastery.
You can rebuy ad nauseum or sometimes do crazy other stuff, but it's a risky 4-mana card that sometimes it helps you be redundant because you don't have counter spells, so you have to be able to win multiple times.
Dualcaster Mage.
Wins you the game. That's it. Sometimes it's really bad interaction, or you can copy someone's ad naus, but that is rare that lines up perfectly.
Direfleet Daredevil.
New one that I'm trying out since we're in Rakdos and we don't have a ton of options for really digging deep. I figured that this might be a good one that you can get some extra value out of.
Skirk Prospector.
Sacrifices for mana. Good.
Bergie.
Makes a lot of mana.
Blood Pet.
Sacrifices for mana.
Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Nice altar. Cool one. Right?
Take a look at that. That's cool.
Can't remember the name of the artist right now, so sorry. It helps you filter through your deck faster and is good with Underworld Breach, and you're casting a lot of non-creatures. You're basically storming off.
Razakath.
Helps you set up win conditions by using Koldaltha Rebirth and other things to find the Jessica's Will line that I mentioned, or something with Underworld Breach, using Grinding Station to grind through your deck, eventually Praetor's Grasping for Thassa's Oracle. Normally, you're only ending on Infinite Dualcaster Mages or Praetor's Grasping for Thassa's Oracle, or Praetor's Grasping for some other weekend.
Who cares that it's in your ad nauseum deck? It's gonna win you the game.
Fucking going hard. If we rip it off ad nauseum, great, we have it.
I love that. Great, we have it. Ragavan.
It can get you mana. Sometimes it'll get you card advantage, but it's a mana dork in Rakdos.
Simeon Spirit Guide.
And a nice Lotus Petal that doesn't care about rule of law.
Dockside Distortionist. This is Skull Scroll Rack.
Scroll Rack is pretty good with Pure into the Abyss because you can effectively just draw everything. It's good with Ad Nauseam. It's good with anything with this type of deck where you're drawing big chunks of cards. If you don't quite get there, you need to push a little bit further. I like this card for being able to kind of give you that little extra push.
Check out our Brothers War game if you want to see this card in action.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little bit better now.
I'm starting to feel a little bit better too. Yeah.
That was fucking horrific.
That was one of the worst things.
We didn't even swallow it.
No,
Are you supposed to swallow it?
I swallowed some of it.
I swallowed some of it, but not all of it.
I wasn't gonna swallow.
At first, I'm like, this is just like a bell pepper, and then it was not.
It was not like it. Right? I thought it was pretty delicious at first.
It was almost delicious at first.
Fuck these other two that I bought.
Those are going right in the garbage.
Yeah,
make sure those stems aren't on the floor. I don't want my dogs to die if they.
Oh god, good point.
All right, let's keep on going. We're almost through. We're in the artifacts. We haven't even mentioned that we're going by card type that much, but.
Oh, we have been?
Oh yeah, we've been.
I haven't even noticed. We got a bunch of mana rocks here: Talisman of Indulgence, Mana Vault, Mox Opal.
We need as much mana as possible. We're even playing Arcane Signet.
And Felwar Stone while we're at it. You know what? Why don't we just keep going through? Here's a Rograkh specific one. Well, no, but it's really good in all.
It's really good. Mox Amber, is really good with Rograkh. So is Springleaf Drum.
Yep.
So is Skull Clamp.
Skull Clamp.
Skull Clamp is even better with Tevesh Szat, though.
That's
keep
also
plussing
true.
to make creatures while still drawing cards.
You got Rakdos Signet. Here's more mana. Your Mox Diamonds.
Great mana.
Grimmy.
Solid with Ad Nauseam.
Yeah. You got your Grinding Station.
Help you win with Underworld Breach and can sometimes screw up top tech tutors.
Here's another tutor while we're at it with the artifacts.
Wishclaw Talisman.
Yeah, Wishclaw.
Wishclaw Talisman can find you Underworld Breach. Normally it doesn't matter who you're giving it to because you're planning on winning right when you cast it.
Yeah. Jewel Lotus.
It seems strange in a Rograkh deck, but there's also a Tevesh Szat deck, so if you need to grind value into the late game, Tevesh is really helpful. Early Teveshes can be hard to beat. That ultimate can come quick.
You got yourself a Paradise Mantle.
Really good with Rograkh.
Defense Grid.
We can't play silence effects, so Defense Grid is really good in stopping our opponents from doing anything.
Lotus Petal.
Defense Grid also obviously just make sure that you're casting it when you're winning the game. Don't pass.
Lotus Petal.
Makes mana.
You got your Chrome Mox.
Makes mana.
You got your Engineered Explosive.
Creative ways in Rakdos to destroy Deafening Silence and Rest in Peace. It's hard to kill those things because they are enchantments, but Engineered Explosive can help you do that.
Mana Grip.
Really great mana.
Yeah. So is Soul Ring. LED
is really good with Underworld Breach and can help you if you're casting Ad Nauseam and you hold priority. You do pitch the Lion's Eye Diamond. Same thing with Demonic Tutor. If you don't care about what's in your hand, you can get rid of that mana and use it for what you go get.
All right, we're moving on to enchantments. You have your Underworld Breach.
One of the main ways to win with the deck. Also can generate just a ton of value, but we're really winning when we cast it.
You got Animate Dead.
Good with Razaketh.
Yeah, so is Necromancy.
Razaketh.
Necro Potence.
One of my favorite cards. An extra way to draw a big chunk of cards. This deck is playing all the good ways to get a whole bunch of resources immediately right away. One of the main reasons, one of the strengths that I think in Rakdos and cEDH is that you can draw like 30 cards at any given time.
All right, I'm just going to pull out a couple of lands that are notable here that I want to go over. It's a pretty standard Rakdos mana base here, but there's a couple standout lands, including Phyrexian Tower.
Sacrifices Rograkh.
Or you can talk a little bit more about it.
Oh, yeah. It also can continually sack the Tevesh Szat tokens that I'm making every turn if I'm going the Tevesh Szat route.
Peat Bog.
It's an interesting choice. I'm really trying to just set up for a big turn. So it's okay if I play the tap land if I'm playing a bunch of other fast mana along with it, because the 2 mana that it makes the following turn can win me the game. So it can be okay to take that turn off on it.
Who's Peat Bog?
This deck is probably, maybe argued by some, better as a Grixis shell with Silas instead of Tevesh Szat, but that is a very good point. You can get blue spells, and blue spells are really great. Silas sucks, though, and Tevesh Szat is pretty good. So with this deck, you at least have another card in your command zone, which is one of the main things that I like about it, but not having counter spells sucks. Not having Brain Freeze sucks in a deck like this. nonetheless, the deck is very fast. The deck is very powerful. It can present wins if you time your stuff correctly. It can definitely take down a lot of cEDH pods.
It's very easy with Rograkh in play to get like turn 1 and turn 2 ad nauseums.
Yeah.
So and then you're set up to win on your main phase after you've ad nauseamed on your turn.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that I wish it had that the blue decks have is I wish obviously there was some more like interaction. Sometimes it does feel like you're just hoping that no one else has anything. But
you're playing creative things like Tybalt's Trickery,
right? And there's ways to work around that. And cards like Tevesh Szat help you really grind into the late game, whereas the Silas version of the deck, the Grixis version, can't do as much grinding. Whereas this one can actually kind of keep up at Thrasios pod sometimes. Maybe I'm talking too much now.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for having us. This has been an awful time.
This has been very hard.
But give cEDH a try if you haven't. Give Rograkh Tevesh Szat a try if you haven't. Deck is a blast. And don't fucking eat these peppers. These are green ones. We had the red ones, but don't eat.
These are probably still bad.
They're still bad. Don't eat peppers.
Don't do it.
They're really... I'm gagging just thinking about it.
Oh my god. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.